Hey, I want to celebrate this fact, which is so cool. Here on the National Mall, Washington, D.C. in May 2023. There's 2 white squirrels, 2, TWO2 white squirrels here at the National Mall. There's the other one. There's one right there. First time in 7 weeks, almost 7 weeks, I've seen 2 white squirrels. There's the other one right up there with the white squirrel keeper, one of them. She photographs the white squirrels, she feeds them the right food. Where'd he go? Right there. We see ya. I wanted to talk to her for a minute. You know what I call you? The white squirrel protector.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, it's the right name for sure.
The white squirrel protector.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
God bless you. You're used to being on video, I'm sure, like they are.
No, not really.
I've seen you out here many days.
Yes, every night. I bring them good nuts like pecans and almonds.
Wow, the good stuff.
Hazelnuts.
Hazelnuts, almonds,
gourmet
pecans.
Stuff.
Yeah, healthy stuff, not strange.
Yeah, well, they get too many M&Ms and Cheetos.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't feed them at all because I know good folk like you do, and they get garbage food too.
I'm not the only one, though.
Oh, I know, but I've seen you out here many days.
Thank you.
Can I ask you your first name?
Judy.
Judy, white squirrel protector in Washington, D.C. He's such a sweet guy, and today I saw 2 of them.
This is Snowball.
Snowball?
Yeah.
Oh, did you name him that?
No, the director of the archives named her Snowball.
The director of the archives named him Snowball. Her. I'm sorry.
She used to live in a tree down there by the East Wing.
She used to live in a tree by the East Wing?
And the Park Service cut that down.
Oh.
And then she came up here and found this very high-end condo up here.
Oh, that's a great tree. I love that one.
Yes, she does too. Where the opening is.
She mostly lives there?
Oh, always lives there.
Oh, that's not her main tree.
Yeah.
And so what about the other white squirrel I just saw? What's his name?
Her name is Little White.
Little White.
Yeah. And
Snowball and Little White.
Yeah, and I think they're all related genetically because Snowball has so many recessive genes with the grays. She has a lot of gray squirrels. She just had a litter.
Oh, so she has gray squirrels, not white squirrels.
She can. One of them died, the baby.
Oh.
But she had a white squirrel last year, and he lived over there. We found him deceased, but...
I think I saw him last summer, last July and August.
Yes, he was Mr. Personality.
I saw 3, I remember. Yeah. Well, usually that's what happens, Mr. and Mrs. Personality get...
Well, he was very adventurous. I think he was
jumping from tree to tree. I've seen him many times.
They have a highway up here,
Oh, I know, it's a highway, jumping from tree to tree.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I've watched them jump from tree to tree. It's amazing, especially the white ones. They seem to, maybe I can see them more.
They chase the grays away.
So Snowball and what was the other one?
Little White.
Little White and Snowball.
There's good news.
Good news is down the way on the right?
On the left.
On the left down their ways?
The last big tree.
The last big tree.
Yeah.
And what was her? Are they all females?
I don't know the 2 babies. They were just born.
Wow. White ones?
Yeah, albinos. They're all
wow. What tree?
You won't be able to see them.
Oh, wow. We got 2 baby albino white squirrels born here in May.
I mostly only see one.
You mostly only see one? I seen one over down that way on the other side. Have you ever seen one over there? I did. Several times I saw one on the other side.
It might have been the one that died.
Oh, I just saw him recently, I thought.
Oh, okay. He was a very adventurous squirrel.
No, I'm talking last couple weeks. I saw one on the other side. You might want to check it out.
Yeah, I will.
Right over there.
Okay. I think somebody else said that also.
Yeah, so I saw it for sure.
Check that out.
So up here is babies?
I just saw one.
How cool. So they're propagating. That's cool to know.
Yeah.
I was wondering if people would sort of cause them to...
Well, the dogs.
The dogs.
That's another reason I'm down here, because...
Protect them from the dogs.
Yeah, I can only protect them so much, you know. I can't be here 24/7.
Judy, you're great, though. I see you here so much.
Well, these people, they're very young, and they aren't dog lovers. They aren't.
They're what? They're not animal
they're
lovers.
Animal lovers.
They don't get it. They don't
No,
get
they
it.
don't get it, and they just look at you and say, "I don't care." I'll tell them, you know, this isn't an off-leash area. The Park Service has policies.
Well, and that's the right policy when there's white squirrels, a bunch of squirrels and birds and pigeons and people and kids without dogs running loose out here.
Yes, and they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Well, I've seen them many times run loose and chase the squirrels.
But they don't have the personnel to enforce it. So I ask them, you know, I just tell them that. And they say, I just want my dog to have fun. You know, they would never catch a squirrel. Well, of course they would. They do all the time. But
yeah, I have to admit, when I was young, I'd do that kind of stuff too, and I'd say, "Well, the heck with you! I get to run my dogs." But it's really the best policy out here on the mall to leash your dogs. Take them out in the wilderness if you want to run them.
Well,
this is not the wilderness.
They don't have much sense of responsibility.
They're young people.
Very young, not very young, 20s.
20s, 30s,
young
40s.
Compared to me, but
compared to us.
Compared to us, okay, and they just look at you and say, "I don't care."
Wow.
That's generational. I mean, that's this past generation here.
That's so sad to hear.
Well, it is,
but it's the way it is. I deal with that myself. God bless you, Judy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Seriously, I've been wanting to talk to you for a while, and I'm glad I had a chance to do it.
Great. It's nice.
Let's get this video to 7 minutes. Do you love God?
I don't think much about it.
Well,
God is everything, everywhere.
There you go. God's in the white squirrels, right?
Absolutely. Everything.
Snowball.
I'm not a real religious.
What are the names again?
This is Snowball down here. This is Little White, and we haven't really named the babies yet.
Right. Who names them?
Well, I have a friend that comes down here. She takes the morning shift, kind of. Gives them some high-quality food.
Good.
And together we just kind of come up with a name, or not. That's kind of a default name, Little White.
I'm going to start calling them that. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It fits now.
And do you do a lot of, I notice you take a lot of pictures. Do you do kind of a photo journey, a journal of this?
I post some pictures on Facebook. I put updates for friends, you know, about once a month or a little more maybe.
How long have they been down here about?
Well, Snowball is about 10 years old.
10 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I haven't followed her that long, but I have followed.
Where are the males? So the gray squirrel males, you know, propagate with the white squirrels, and then they sometimes have white ones, and sometimes
they can mate several times. But if one like an albino with a dominant gene for albinism mates several times with a gray squirrel, you know, and then she has babies. The babies have a recessive gene, and she's mated with several squirrels. So then the recessive gene is sooner or later out here in the yard, and two recessive genes mate and produce an albino squirrel. And that's what's happened here. Their mother is gray, and I don't know where she is right now.
Wow.
But their mother is a beautiful gray squirrel.
Wow.
And she had two beautiful albino babies.
Wow.
So
how cool.
It is.
God bless you, Judy. Thanks for sharing with us.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
When you come in, just check on the babies and check on the squirrels and make sure they're okay.
We will.
Yeah,
we
thank
do.
you. Thank
Amen.
you very much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm just not a religious person.
That's okay.
I'm very spiritual, but I do.
That's okay. I always ask people about God or about our Maker, and no big deal.
You are God.
Well,
you are part God.
We all are part of God for sure.
Absolutely.
God bless you.
Absolutely. Okay. So the babies are usually out about 7. So
The camera's not cutting off.